Hi, Michael Bloom, chiropractor. Chiropractic does focus on the spine a lot, but we often help people with other areas of the body and other joints. Today I want to talk to you about the elbow, because a lot of people have tenderness or soreness or pain within their elbow. Commonly, we have problems in our elbow that might be on the outside of the elbow or on the inside of the elbow, like near the elbow bone on the outside and near the elbow bone on the inside. Typically, the one on the outside is known as tennis elbow and the one on the inside is known as golfer's elbow. But let's first of all talk about the naming. Many people have tennis elbow, never play tennis, and many people have golfer's elbow, never play golf. They're just terms. So what's the difference and what's the cause? Well, really, there's a common thread as to what the cause is with tennis and golfer's elbow. Now, you have to have a look closely as I move my hands now and come closer to the camera. I'm moving my fingers and my wrist, and have a look at my elbow. As I move it, you can see lots of twitching in through that elbow area there. That is because with the wrist movement and the finger movement, the tendons of the muscles that create that movement, they all attach into the outer part of the elbow. Now, with some people, that can become inflamed, that outer part of the elbow. And that could be because of a lot of overuse, in improper position, say with the wrist or with the hands being overused. Typically, this may be because of people, the way they use their mouse and the way they perch their hand, their wrist. Or it might be people that do a lot of DIY or use machinery and tools, hammers, screws, electric drills, etc. So that's a common cause of tennis elbow. And the golfer's elbow, well, that's on the inside, and if you lift your arms up the other direction, you can see that that's starting to move a lot of the muscles in the front of the arm. And those muscles all have a connection into the inside of the elbow. So much like the cause of tennis elbow, golfer's elbow can come from a lot of use of the inside of the arm. So that could be when you're carrying a lot. So you're carrying with your hands like this a lot and using a lot of strength that direction through your forearms. Over time, that can create that inflammation around the common attachment of the tendons on the inner part of the elbow. What you can do about it, well, that's another question. Typically, golfers and tennis elbow do respond really well to some self-massage, and that's massaging where you use some hand cream and massage across the tendon. Now, what I mean by across the tendon, all the tendons are running up this way from the wrist. So we don't want to massage along the tendon, but across the tendon. So the massage needs to be near where it's sore or over where it's sore, back and forth and back and forth. And you know, I'm not going to tell you how long to do it for. Let's just say we do it for 2 minutes and you do that repetitively. Whenever you're thinking about it, that starts to bring some blood flow into the area and can break down some adhesions within the tendons that can build as well. And it's exactly the same that you can do the same thing if you have golfer's elbow on the inner part of your elbow. Hands-on practitioners such as chiropractors, we also use our skill set to commonly work on the elbow joint and help the elbow joint with its function, which also can help with tennis or golfer's elbow. Also, you may be needing to use a brace or a splint, which a well-trained practitioner can guide you on. And also, in my experience at least, the neck can really affect, and the tension in the neck and the function of the neck can really affect the arm and into the elbow, hand, or forearm, hand, wrist, that whole area. So really, if someone comes to see me with a tennis elbow, I'm looking at the neck, I'm looking at the shoulder, looking at the elbow, doing what I can hands-on and providing the appropriate advice. And some of that advice does include the fact that you might be in for a journey over a number of weeks into months to get over it. So I hope that is useful. I hope it makes sense to you, and that if you are dealing with any elbow pain, that I've given you some information that you can work on. Wherever you are though, have a great day, stay healthy, and if you have any questions, please write them and I'll do my best to answer you and get back to you. Thanks for watching.